This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's Joshua Usyk Fight Week. I'm joined by young Campbell Hatton, who features on the bill. All right, mate?
Sound, pal. How we doing?
Got a bit of a Cockney accent you can pull off?
No, I wouldn't do that to the people of Hyde. Staying true.
Fair enough. Well, you're an established professional now. This will be your full fight on Saturday. So, yeah, it feels like you've been doing it forever, but you actually haven't.
Yeah, I think everyone's sick of the sight of me around here. I think I'm here more. I'm in bubbles and hotels more than I'm at home, but it's exactly what I need, really. I've not had a massive amateur career, so just being busy is exactly what I want.
Yeah, like I said, 4 fights in a considerably short space of time, that is what you need. You need rounds, you need experience, and you need to kind of develop yourself on that professional circuit, which is exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, my first fight was right at the back end of March, and obviously it's about 6 months or something, and just all coming thick and fast, and I think I've got the ingredients to be a top fighter, and the only thing I'm lacking is that experience, and there's only one way to get it, and that's what we're doing.
In the 3 fights you've had, you've not had, like, so to speak, knockover jobs where you don't really learn anything from. I'm assuming that in each of those 3 fights you've taken something, the positives out of it and the negatives out of it as well, but that kind of experience is going to put you in better stead. Yeah,
they've been matching me with people that aren't easy to stop, that are going to, some that get on the bike and are difficult to catch clean and are slippery, and I've got to learn how to cut them off and get to them. So that's, like I said, it's exactly what I need, is rounds, and you're not going to learn anything by, like, you can bring someone in who you're just going to bulldoze in a round, and it's pointless. It's not what I need. So I think it's going perfectly, and now we're stepping it up to 6 rounds. I think we're going to see a lot more and big improvements.
Do you feel like now kind of that initial, even the first fight and then the second fight, that kind of period's over where people were fascinated by the whole Campbell Hatton, Ricky Hatton story, and they're kind of over that to a certain degree now, and people are going to kind of just let you, like, do your career basically, and not keep having the references to your dad, etc.
Yeah, I feel like I can just crack on now. At first, like I said, with my debut, it was absolutely massive, and the documentaries went out, and all the stuff around it, and all the hype, and it did end up affecting me on the night, as we saw. And I think each time we've got away from that a little bit more, and now I do sort of think, like, I'm getting, still obviously not done it yet, but getting my own identity a lot more, and we're getting away from the Ricky Hatton's son side of things, and people are judging me on my last performances instead of judging me on my dad's career, and that's what I want, and with time we'll do it a little bit more.
Huge stage you're on this weekend. It's been a long time where we've had like 65,000-70,000 people at a stadium due to obviously the pandemic reasons, etc. But it's going to be some night at Tottenham on Saturday, Campbell.
Yeah, just like I say, dead excited. I went to watch Josh Warrington in Leeds the other week, and it was just getting me excited. Little bits of nerves, but I just think that the reception I've got with people and all the support I've had's been great, and I think it's going to be the same again this Saturday. It'll be my first one with, like, a proper full crowd, and it is a proper one in it. So just the excitement, and I think even though it is more people, I've been on all these big cards where I think it's going to do me a bit of a service, really, where I am a bit more used to it and I'm not as nervous as I should be.
Your relationship with your uncle Matthew as a trainer, how do you think that's developed since you turned pro?
Yeah, it's been going perfectly. It's like, we see massive improvements in the gym all the time, and I think with each fight we get a little bit closer to what we see in the gym. I think I've only shown about 20%, but each fight we're getting that little bit more, a bit closer to it, and I think it's going to be the same again. Especially now I've got like the longer we're stepping the rounds up, and I think that'll be a big difference for me.
I'm assuming your dad will be here on Saturday.
Yeah, it's coming on the night. It's safer for everyone if it's last minute.
I noticed obviously he was here like your first fight week the whole time, understandably, but it's good that he's kind of left you alone. He's been at your fights obviously, but just kind of left you and Matthew just to get on with your day-to-day business.
Yeah, he has. We've sort of got the balance perfect, where we still get. He gives me top advice all the time. We're always down at his gym sparring with his lads, and he's having his input there, because we'd be idiots not to have him doing that. He's been there and done it, but he's sort of not overdoing it, where like the emotions come in and like it's too much of a father-son thing clouding the boxing side of things. So I think we've got it spot on.
The main event obviously on Saturday was a great fight between Joshua and Alexander Usyk. What is your prediction for this fight, Campbell?
I think AJ late stoppage. I don't think it's going to be easy for him. I think it's going to be his hardest fight to date, and like, he's a top operator, Usyk, and I think it'll be frustrating for him for a lot of the fight where he won't be there to be it. But I just think if AJ's boxing's underrated and he picks his shots really well, so I think the ones that do get through are going to have like instant impacts on Usyk because of the size and the power AJ's got. So I think towards the end, even shots that Usyk's blocking are going to make a big impact on him and drain him. So then I think he'll be exhausted towards the end, and AJ's going to do a proper number on him.
Well, only 3 days to find out. So have you got anything else you'd like to add?
No, just thanks everyone again for all the support, and thanks to all the sponsors. Get that in as well. So
Super dry on there and all.
yeah, of course. Oh, it's super dry there, aren't they? Super dry trackie as well.
Get yours now?
Well kitted out. We'll get a code going.
Definitely. Just before I let you go, did you watch obviously the press conference or highlights of the press conference between Canelo and Caleb Plant yesterday?
Scary bloke him. You don't want to be angry. Hey, us gingers, fiery, aren't we? Fiery. Yeah, he's made him look a bit of a tit there, and he'd just sticking one on him on the sly, and then didn't end great for him.
Yeah, I mean it was. It's done the rounds, isn't it? Obviously the push, the slip, and we don't know quite what the connection was. Everyone slowed everything down to see how much of a contact was actually made. It
was an hefty slap that, if it was, but he's cutting it. But the right hand slaps him, but it looks like the left hook's gone in on the blind side. So it's some slap. You can't be confident going into this one, young Caleb.
This is the sort of stuff I can see you doing in a few fights.
It's the ginge, innit? It's the ginge in us.
Campbell, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Best of luck on Saturday. We'll definitely grab a word with you after your fight, and yeah, should be some night.
Nice one, mate. Top one. Simply lovely.